Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Unexploited, the YouTube channel for IT for human beings. This is the YouTube channel where I explain everything in a comprehensible way in order for a normal human being to understand it. Let me know if you have any questions. In this video, in this episode, I'm going to explain you how networking ports work in a computer, in a system. What is the whole purpose of networking ports? How can we observe our machine, our computer? How can we understand the whole process that's going on? It's very important and it's very, very interesting, guys. So I'm going to sketch it on a piece of paper in a very simplified and understandable way so you can understand, everybody can understand it, you know? It's very comprehensive, it's very logical and very understandable. You won't see this way of explanation on any other channel. I've watched them all, believe me, I have watched them all, and nobody explains it that good. No one, believe me. Today I'm going to try to explain what a network port is. What is a network port and how does it work and what is the principle. I'm going to read you the official definition. A network port is a process-specific or an application-specific software construct serving as a communication endpoint which is used by the transport layer protocols of Internet Protocol suite such as User Diagram Protocol UDP and Transmission Control Protocol TCP. A specific network port is identified by its number, commonly referred to as port number, the IP address in which the port is associated with, and the type of transport protocol used for the communication. A port number is a 16-bit unsigned integer that ranges from 0 to 65,535. Okay? But I'm going to explain in simple words what it is, at least how I understood it. So you can imagine your computer as a factory. This factory has a name, but for all the rest of the guys, the name is not important. It's important the number, and the number, it's the IP address is 55 55 55 55. This is your computer in the network. This is your factory. Okay, this is the address of your factory. So everybody knows where your factory is according to this address. Okay, so what happens is that you need a lot of stuff for your factory because you produce stuff, you consume stuff, so you constantly send stuff out and you receive stuff here. Okay, so in order to receive stuff, you have different ports. Here the trucks are coming, delivering services or goods. You know, different trucks, longer trucks, very short trucks, whatever, different trucks. They're arriving. And here the trucks are going out. Here you're sending them out. Longer truck, whatever. And in order to allow certain services and goods, you have different ports here. Every truck is set to which port it has to go. So this, I'm going to tell you the most important ports you have to know. If you want to receive files, you receive them in port 20. Okay. If you would like to receive emails, you use port 24. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you want to receive data from the internet, this is the internet truck, you use port 443. This is the HTTPS port. If you want to connect directly to some data, to some other computer, you use port 23. This is the telnet port. If you want to receive other type of mail, you use 110 port. If you want to reach another type of service called DHCP, you use port 67. Okay, so let's say those services are 20. You would like to receive tomatoes. This is the truck, and the truck with the tomatoes, it comes from his own port. He comes from port 3388. Okay, and you in your computer can say, this is my port 20, but I would like to not to receive tomatoes from port 3000 to 3500. I want to block those ports, so I don't want any trucks with tomatoes arriving here. Okay, so this truck with this port arrives here and sees, oh, I'm not allowed to deliver those tomatoes, so he goes back. So it's blocked. This port is blocked. I don't want his tomatoes. I don't want his particular tomatoes. So this block is closed. Or maybe I can close the port completely and I don't want any tomatoes today. And I'm gonna close port number 20 completely. Okay? So the FTP client port is closed. Closed. Okay? The same thing I can do for any other ports, The problem is, for example, 443 is a very commonly used port. This is the whole internet is running through this port, okay? This is the HTTPS port. And there is the 443 HTTPS, and 80 is for HTTP, which nobody uses because everybody uses HTTPS. But anyway, you can close this one, okay, completely, then you don't have internet. So those are the ports, and those are the ports with your trucks coming out. They also have a name. 20, 500, 3000, 300, 25, 23, 1, maybe. No, one you cannot use one, but there are several ports. Your trucks are coming out, and your trucks can also be blocked by another computer. You're sending your truck who says, I'm coming from port 20. You're sending it out, with a package inside, with a load, with some kind of goods or services. You're sending it out to some other port, IP address and port, So it's always two components. IP address plus port when you're sending service or data or process, some kind of process or data. You need these two components. IP address alone is not enough. You need to know the port, or the port needs to know your port. Maybe it's blocked. So this is how it works. It's a filtering mechanism, so that only certain services like internet are using this specific port. Nothing else. You cannot send files through 443. It's impossible. It has to be delivered here on this port. Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. But here, 443. IP address 55555555 and port this one. And this is, if this port is blocked, you cannot deliver your internet. So this is how it works. Basically, I think this is the best explanation you will ever see on ports. And if you have any questions, let me know, guys. I hope you liked it. If you want more content like this, let me know and subscribe. See you soon, guys.